Panther and Shadow's story. They began outdoors as part of the feral colony in my area. Shadow here is enjoying a belly rub, which is why he got his name Shadow. He was always eager to come find me and follow me. Panther, on the other hand, wasn't too sure why Shadow was always interested in this human. While they were outdoors, of course, any comfy spot they could find would do. They were also out there with their other brother and their mother with the rest of the feral colony. Sadly, we weren't able to bring their other brother in as he was diagnosed with feline leukemia, and in our area and part of the TNR program, that means they are unfortunately euthanized. Their mother, Sheena, had no interest in coming indoors, so she stayed out and the boys decided to come in. Here's another example of Shadow being Mr. Snuggler. When am I moving indoors? And this was day one when they did come inside. Shadow, of course, is the one rubbing my face. Super happy to be an indoor cat. Panther, again, not so sure about these humans. And as I say, he ended up coming in because unfortunately their other brother had to be euthanized. So that was a very challenging time for all of us, cats and human. The boys had to stay in a separate room for several weeks because our beautiful little Cedric here at the bottom of the clip was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, one of the most aggressive types of cancer. She'd spent 4 days in Guelph at the Ontario Veterinary College. So first we had to be sure that she was stabilized, that her chemotherapy, which was thankfully just a little pill every 2 weeks, was going to be successful. And once she was stable, then we could bring the boys inside. So they were 4 months old when they became indoor only cats. Of course, once they were able to get out and meet the girls, we had 4 girls at that time: Morgan, Cedric, Ghost, and Zena. The boys easily and quickly adapted to being in the house. The girls accepted them no problem, and they got to explore things like hanging out on the couch in weird positions together, as well as playing on the cat tree. And of course, they could enjoy sprawling out as Shadow is here on the couch by themselves, or getting into adventures with little Cedric in this other photo, as in, hey, what's up on the table? Of course, Shadow was his dad's buddy, helping out here in the kitchen. Panther off to the side, and as you can tell, yes, they were definitely big boys. Panther, of course, still is. Shadow snuggling again with my Good Vibes Only shirt. It was definitely one of his favorites. And he definitely, in the 3.5 years we were able to spend with him, gave off many good vibes. Of course, the boys enjoyed curling up with their sisters. The first photo here is with Zena at the edge of our bed. And Shadow, definitely one of his best days, curled up with Zena and Cedric. Sadly, in November 2020, we had to say goodbye to Cedric after 40 months, so she definitely outlived the diagnosis of 8 months. And Shadow, in March 2021, who were never quite sure how feline leukemia became active, but he went in for a test. That's what they found was causing problems. He was in crisis, and we had to say goodbye. We are blessed to still have Panther and Zena with us. Panther, of course, if you've seen my other videos, has definitely become accustomed to being a bit of a cuddle cat himself. And of course, he and Zena get into plenty of adventures. And yes, I have to wipe away the tears. Thought I was going to make it. And of course, if you've seen Tiki Enter Forever Home video, you know this year we adopted Tiki from PetSmart. Tiki is our first pet adoption. Panther, Shadow, Cedric, and Morgan are all rescues from our backyard. The universe brings them to us. We typically don't have to go find them. Ghost and Zena were born in our basement, and that's how all these wonderful kids have become a part of our life. We're definitely grateful. Sorry, still got to wipe a few more tears here. We're definitely grateful for Tiki having joined the family. Panther definitely enjoys having a younger sister and someone to play with. And of course, as she's been getting bigger, they play more often and a little rougher, but they definitely love and enjoy each other's company. Zena's gotten used to the new addition as well. So we're definitely grateful for our little Tiki and all the wonderful things she has brought into our life. So today I just wanted to highlight and showcase that ferals definitely are not all wild. If you've seen my video about Sweet Pea, she was definitely a cuddle cat, but unlike Shadow, she had no interest in coming indoors. We certainly tried. I hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about Shadow, Panther, and our fur babies. And until next time, have a great one.